It was. It's really amazing. This has been so fun to visit some of our 10 burger finalists, and the folks at the Irish Fancy do a fabulous job with their burger. Like I said, it's the Gunda burger, actually the pound of beef, and it's medium doneness all the way through, great beef flavor, and they actually utilize their ground beef from a local grocery store in their community. So really a great community story there at the Irish Fanny. They have the highlights of the Gunda burger, and then they have a whole lot of other beef items on there, so a great place to visit.
How do they cook that?
They have a flat top grill that they grill it,
Really?
and we're told that it's slow cooked on low heat to get it all the way done, and they do a fabulous job.
Well, we have had the opportunity to sample from 3 different places. Well, 4, because we had the winter on as well.
Right.
Dexter, the Rusty Duck and Dexter. But 4 out of the top 10 over the last couple of weeks, and you guys did a great job narrowing the field of, 200 and some down to 10, or the 4 we had is fabulous.
Yeah, we had 275 different restaurants nominated, and then actually it was a credit to all the Iowans out there across our state. Through their nominations, we had 3,500 nominations, and Iowa spoke, and we named those top 10s, and it's been really a great privilege to go and meet these folks, because it's really a true story of a small community. They're very proud of their product, and there's lots of cattlemen across the state that share that same passion for what they do, and we thank Latham Seeds for allowing us to tag along and not only do the crop tour, but then also get to do a tour of the finalists on the burger contest as well.
Well, this Gunda burger, we could take it anywhere in the state, and it would be top bill wherever we took it.
It's been amazing. I mean, every burger we've had has been fabulous. So I really sort of feel bad for those judges, because it's been tough. Any one of those, I think, could have been easily crowned the champion. So we'd encourage folks to think about this for next year and visit some of these top 10 or the local burger shops in your community or communities that you want to visit, and look forward to next year naming the top burgers as well. On our website, ibeef.org, go to the burger page, and you can find out who the top 10 are to do a burger tour this summer.
Well, May is Beef Month.
Yes.
And we're going to have some folks in from the Iowa Beef Industry Council with us in studio during the big show on Friday.
Yes. Matt Jeppe, new Director of Industry Relations, and then also Krista Crazy, who's a shared position between the Cattlemen's Foundation and the Beef Council, doing a lot with our youth education and starting into social media. So great folks.
Now, we have had 4 opportunities to sample. We were at the Rusty Duck.
Yes.
Okay. And we've been today. We were at the Gunda Burgers. Yesterday. You cooked yesterday.
Right.
But and Grinnell. We were
Right.
at Grinnell, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the
Grinnell Steakhouse.
Grinnell Steakhouse.
Yep.
We tried their burger as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were at the Dugout in Ute.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If folks remember those 4 places that we've had burgers out of the top 10, we'll have something special for them to talk about on Friday. So there's maybe a hint as to what we have coming up on Friday. So remember the 4 places that the burger tour has visited in the last couple of weeks. So Michelle, thank you very much for coming up today. Hey, let's talk to one of the guys from Latham. Let's get Mark over here, Mark Runmeyer, doing some almost planting by the foot that you guys help him out with. But you're talking about now it's time to get out and do some grid sampling.
It really is, Bob, and this is an excellent time, and it's a little bit out of the norm for people to think about taking soil samples this time of year, especially after planting. But it really is an excellent time to get that job done. Peter Bixel with CIMAX, who is our seed-to-soil contact person here at Latham Hi-Tech Seeds, would be more than happy to talk to anybody about grid sampling. You don't have to be a Latham customer to be involved in this program. We're willing to talk with anybody about it.
Well, also, not a bad idea to get out and scout fields once you get things in the ground. I know it's something you might not think about.
It is a great opportunity to do both things. You can go out and scout the fields, make sure you've got good population out there, make sure you've got good emergence, check for weeds, check for insect pests, whatever might be going on out there. And so it's a good time to get that job done and maybe do some grid sampling the same.
Well, we're going to be following this field all season long with the help of the guys from Latham and their website. We'll find out more about that. You take a quick break for markets and weather, and then, guys, I'll be talking to you one more time from Northeast Iowa. We're in Northeast Iowa, Fayette County. We're planting corn, planting soybeans as well. Nick Benson, Regional Sales Manager with Latham, is with us. What do we put in the ground today here?
Well, the hybrid that we're really concentrating today is 5877 BT Triple Pro.
5877 BT Triple Pro. Tell me about it.
108-day hybrid. We're really pushing the maturity up here, going for optimum yields. And it's one that can go get it. That's that type of hybrid it is. It can do good corn on corn, and with producers like the Jencks are, we can really care for it and give it tender love and go get big yields.
Now, a week ago, if we were standing here talking about planting, how much would we be done?
A week ago in Fayette County, 5%.
5%,
If that.
and we're talking about almost getting done. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we've really put a lot of corn in the ground this last week.
Yeah, I mean, the American farmer, when we get going, we can get a lot of corn in the ground.
You know, Lee Klein used to tell us that give the Iowa farmer 3 weeks, they can plant the state, corn and soybeans. I think if we had 3 days like we had, we'd do a lot with soybeans here in the next 3-4 days.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be talking here probably middle of next week at a huge soybean number as well. You guys are soybean pros as well.
Yeah, no, that's where we've got our start.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for talking to us a little bit. We're going to check in throughout the summer with you. Shannon Latham with us because Shannon's going to tell us how we can check in throughout the summer and find out how these plots are doing.
That's right. People can check in us daily, actually, and more than once a day if they follow us on Twitter, @Latham Seeds. And then, of course, we blog daily on thefieldposition.com. So every day there's fresh content on there. And on the Field Position, as well as on LathamSeeds.com, there's a specific tab for In the Field. And so we'll be bringing those reports from the field weekly throughout the growing season.
Well, Nick Benson's been with us, Mark Runmeyer with us today, Warren Scott and Mark Jencks today, and we've had a great time with these guys. I think they're going to get out and do a little more work this afternoon because we didn't have, I think they had a little bit of rain, but not a whole lot.
Not enough to slow them down or
No.
stop them. So at least that's the good news.
Good deal. Well, Shannon Latham, thank you so much for sponsoring us and being along with us the last couple of weeks on our planting tour. Now we're going to have to do a mid-season look and then do a harvest tour as well.
That's right.
Good deal. Thanks to our friends from Latham Seed for sponsoring the first part of the crop reports, guys, the first part of the crop tours here on the big show. And Mark and Doug, I did have a little bit of rain, but that was about it coming up here. The tiles are running a little bit in northeast Iowa, so it's a little bit heavier soil, I think, than we've been in over the last couple of days. But I understand that south central Iowa picked up some fairly decent rain overnight. 2 to 4. Wow. Yeah, I don't like to hear that. All right, guys.